Quick breakdown tonight on a legal situation that has been ongoing for about a decade, accusing Texas of running an unsafe foster care system. And this week, a state judge says that she's still unsatisfied despite changes that have been made even up into the last few months. So she will soon start slapping the state with some massive fines, similar to what happened back in 2019. She says the system is still a dangerous system for the more than 30,000 children in its care, so much so that she sees it as a violation of constitutional rights. How so? Well, the judge has acknowledged a few facts. There's a high rate of sexual abuse, with the court finding as many as 1 in 4 kids have been victims. There's a lack of permanent housing, with children being housed in motels and office buildings. There's a lack of background checks on foster care employees and poor follow-up for foster families who are not following regulations. The judge says she's sick of hearing horror stories that she feels were preventable.
One boy was in a residential treatment center. It's a facility for children that have the highest needs. And he had just been beaten up by staff members and he didn't want to go back. And his caregivers found him at school. He didn't want to go back, and so they left him. And a few hours later, he was in the middle of a road, and he was hit by a car and killed. It's a tragedy. It should never have happened, and it's obvious that there were many things that should have been changed, and that only now, over a year later, is the state finally going to be looking into it more closely.
It's just unfathomable to hear. Back in January, a court-ordered panel gave the state a list of recommendations. The state has followed through on some, and a number of children in unlicensed placements has gone down. But this week, the judge says it's simply not enough. So what can we all do to help? Well, consider learning whether you could offer a safe foster home for one of these children. Foster care approval takes about 3 months, so it'll happen pretty quickly, all things considered. You do have to be 21 years or older and have steady income, but you do not have to be married, and you will be provided with training for everything from CPR to behavioral intervention. And then once your home is screened to make sure it's safe, you will be ready to offer a child an impactful and possibly life-changing place to stay on their journey. According to U.S. Census data, entries into the U.S. foster care system hit historic lows in the pandemic, but there are still hundreds of thousands of children still waiting for family. We'll be right back.